Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today we are back again with another story time. And if you did not watch the last story time on my first day of junior year, go watch that. A bunch of people commented they wanted more story times. That's why I'm here today. Like this comment right here, I want more story times. Thank you for subscribing over here. Thank you for that. And then another more story time over here. And then, yes, Angel, my voice did change. Everybody go subscribe to him. He does a lot of cool work. He edits all very good. He is stupid good with his editing. So go watch that video. Or go watch his videos because they are fire. Today I'm talking about, I don't know the title, I don't know what the title is going to be of this video. All I know is it's the story of when I had a pinched nerve in my neck and it really affected my life. And to this day, I'll see a lot of people doing like you know how in class people crack their necks like that? Ooh, I cringe so hard. I hate when people do that because they can really just mess themselves up. But so yeah, this video is about the time I had a pinched nerve and I had it in my neck for about a week and I was walking around like this. Like, I don't look too good with my head sideways like that. But so today we're going to talk about that and let's get started. So it started on, I think it was a Saturday morning. It was a weekend morning and it was on Saturday. So I wake up on a Saturday. I had a bunch of plans today. I was gonna have really fun. And just for some context, it was around October, November-ish. I think it was late October because I know I had a basketball game on the next Monday. And I was taking team pictures and all that. So, of course, if anything was gonna get in my way, I was gonna get something this weekend to mess me up and then not be able to play in my first basketball game. And that's what happened. So on Saturday, I wake up, but wait, let's talk about the night before first. The night before, I was not comfortable at all. First, I was tossing, and then I was turning, and then finally, I fell asleep. And so I hope you like those overlays, by the way. I spent a long time doing this. And so I woke up the next morning. And whenever I woke up, I actually didn't wake up to my alarm clock because I didn't set it. It was a weekend. But my mom needed me for something, so she walks in my room. So my mom walks in. I'm just overlay something. So here's how the situation went. Hey, Sugar Plum, it's time to wake up. Boy, don't you make me get your daddy in here again. I'm coming, Mom. What? Oh, my neck. Oh my gosh. Are you okay? Jim! Jim, get in here right now! If you don't get in here, that's it. Get in here! Like that, my neck pretty much just snapped, right there. So, I go, and she walks in, so I turn my head like this, and all of a sudden, I feel this pop in the back of my neck. It's like the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. I thought like a muscle tore or I broke a bone or something. But so it pinched a nerve pretty much. So I felt it go all down my back like that. Worst experience. If you have a pinched nerve or you had one before, I understand your pain. It's awful. So it goes all down your back and it basically feels like you know the car battery clamps, they'll electrocute you. Or, well, put them on a car battery, not necessarily to electrocute you. You know what I'm talking about. But, so it feels like somebody got both of those and just, put them on, your thighs, and it goes all down your back. That's how it feels. It's like you're just getting electrocuted. It's so bad. So, I look to my right, and my neck pops. And immediately after that, I just drop. I just fall straight back, right onto my pillow. Because I couldn't really do anything else about it because it feels because after that your neck's so weak. It just feels like somebody got 100-pound weight, just put it on your head and your neck can't really hold it. And you fall back and there's nothing really you can do about it. So, but finally after about 5 minutes of laying in my bed, bawling my eyes out with my mom right next to my bed. By the way, I just want to say thank you, Mom. I know you're watching this video. I really appreciate you. And for anybody that doesn't appreciate their mom, you really should start doing that, because if she dies tomorrow, you would not know what you would do without her. My mom does everything for me, so thank you, Mom. Couldn't do it without you. And so my mom's laying like right next to me, trying to like calm me down because, you know, I'm pretty much dying over here. And so, but it's morning time, and if you've never done this before, like, you wake up and you have to go pee. That's just like a normal morning thing. And I had to pee so bad, and I was not just about to pee on myself. So I was like, hey, Mom, hey, Mom, I kind of gotta go pee. And she was like, what you want to do about it? And so I'm trying to think. I don't have a Powerade bottle, but I had like this big giant Powerade bottle next to my bed. It was just empty from like the night before I drank it. So I was thinking, I was like, hey, I'm gonna try to pee in this thing, because I don't think I can move. I couldn't lift my head off the pillow, let alone like walk. So I do my best I can to scoot to the side of the bed, and I grab the bottle and just like put it, you know, down there. And I was like, hey, Mom, get out real quick. So I tried to pee. If this is too graphic for YouTube, I'm sorry, but so I tried to start peeing. Didn't work. Long story short, it didn't work. So I was just like, okay. So my mom comes back in, and I was like, Mom, you're gonna have to help me to the bathroom because I can't pee in this bottle. I get up with her help. She's like holding my neck like this, because we don't really have a neck brace lying around anymore, and that's pretty much what I needed because my neck was like so weak. So she's holding my neck like this, because if she didn't hold it and I like tilt it to one side or the other, I just get like that electrocuting pain like all down my back and in your neck, and you just kind of like tense up and you're like, ugh. That's what it feels like. So she's holding my neck straight so I don't turn or tilt the other way. And so she's not holding it like this, she's kind of holding it like from behind. So we're like waddling down, yeah, just like that. We're waddling down the hallway, because if you don't know the layout of my house, there's my door, and then you walk down the hallway and the bathroom's like right there. But so we're waddling down the hallway, and she walks me to the toilet, and so I'm standing above it, and of course I can't look down. I couldn't look down because, you know, I would just like that, my head would just fall. So I'm standing there straight up, and my neck, I'm not really holding it because I can't with my neck, or my head, I'm not holding it. So I'm just standing there like this, and I couldn't look down, so I just like let go. I'm just peeing, and it was going all over the toilet seat and everywhere. And this is funny, and I'm like quoting this because these are exact words I used, because I was just peeing all over the toilet seat because I couldn't really aim, I couldn't see where I was going. And so then it finally hit the water, and I was like, hey, Mom, because she was standing outside the door. And then I said, hey, Mom, I found the water. And I just hear her start cracking up laughing while I have like teardrops down my face, but I couldn't help but laugh because, you know, I just make jokes. So I started peeing, and I found the water. It was great. So then she grabs my neck again after, and she brings me to the couch because I didn't want to lay down anymore because then I couldn't get back up. So I'm sitting on the couch just like normally, and my back's up. And so she does that whole grabbing my neck thing so I don't tip over, and she brings me and sits me down on the couch. And I can't remember if I know I had a heating pad at one point, but I think at first she got an ice pack and we put it on my neck, and I was just kind of, you know, chilling with it. And I was sitting there for a little bit, and then finally she told me, she said, okay, well, you're gonna need some heat, because then we like looked it up and stuff, and she's actually had this before in her neck. So she said, you're gonna need a heating pad. So we had one of those, and she puts it on my neck, and I sat there for a little bit, and she said, I think maybe like a shower or a bath would help you. I said, okay. So we go, and she holds my neck again, and we go to the shower, and it was the hardest thing in my life to take off all my clothes. And when I finally did, I was like easing, because she got out of the bathroom at this point, because, you know, for obvious reasons. But I was holding on the wall and stuff, and like holding on just to like get in, because I didn't want to tip over my neck or I'd get like electrocuted. So finally I get into the shower, and I didn't want to take a bath because I was scared of drowning. Like, I didn't want to drown myself because I couldn't really lift my head up. So I finally sit down on the shower, like the shower floor, and the water's on, and I just lay there. And there's nothing else I could do. I just laid there. And after a while, I was like, okay. So I turned the water off, because we have one of them like handle things. So I turned it off with my foot. And I reached as far as I could and got the towel, and I just started drying off whatever I could. And then whenever I stood back up, it was like the same pain. It was just like a constant, uncomfortable pain, and there was really nothing you could do about it. And it felt awful, because it wasn't like you could just fix it and be done with. So, and then I was talking to her, I was like, is there a way to fix it? Can I like go to the chiropractor? They can like readjust it. And she said, no, it's just gonna have to work itself out. So that's when I knew it was gonna be like a rough week. But so a little time goes on, it doesn't really get any better, but I start getting used to a little shocks, and I'm getting kind of immune to it. But I didn't want to just sit down all day, because I'm stubborn. I hate when I'm sick and they tell me just sit down, because I want to go do stuff. So I got my neck, and it's still like hurting, but I'm walking around like the house and stuff just to kind of loosen it up. But so the way it was like pinched, it was like I was constantly leaning this way. I wasn't like sitting straight up like I am right now. I was constantly leaning like this, and I remember that because it was pretty awful. So I was walking around like this, just like with my neck like crooked. And Sunday goes by, it's pretty much the same stuff. And then Monday was the next day that it was game day Monday. It was my first game of the season of my freshman year. And I really wanted to play like everybody else. You want to play. And my camera's about to die, so I'm going to plug it in real quick. Of course, I wanted to play in my first game, but I couldn't. I could barely walk, let alone, like full sprint. So I had to miss that out. So on Monday, I woke up seeing if I was any better, because I was doing whatever I could to play. But, it didn't really get much better. So I ended up having to miss school Monday. And it wasn't just the first basketball game, it was also team picture day. So in the yearbook in 9th grade, I'm not in the picture, like at all. I'm just not there, because I wasn't there. I don't even have like self-portraits or anything, because I just didn't go. But I did happen to make the game, so it was around like, I would say 5-ish. So I didn't go to school all day, because I knew I couldn't just like sit in school. But I did go to the basketball game, so around like 5-ish, I went to school, and it was me and my sister Callie. It wasn't my mom, but it was me and my sister. And I remember this big thing. I just did not want to look awkward at all, because I was, I had a crick in my neck. So I was turning like this constantly. So I didn't want to like look funny. So I put on a hood, and I was like, hey Cal, do I look cool? Because I still want to, look good for the ladies. But so my head was like this, so I had a hood on, so it looked a little bit better. But then we went to the basketball game, and we watched it. And so I was sitting in the stands, of course, with my little neck like this, and it was just awful. I remember going, and I don't cry very often, but I did have my eyes were a little bit watery, because I was missing my first game, and it was because of this stupid thing in my neck. But after that game, I pretty much went home. And then Tuesday morning, because this was on a Monday, so Tuesday morning, the next morning, I was feeling a little bit better. Like, I was still getting the shocks, like whenever I tilted my head the wrong way, but it was more manageable. So I went to school, and it was pretty awful, because I was talking to some of the like girls and guys in my first class. I was like, how stupid do I look? And they were like, your head's still turned. So I remember I was actually it was like STEM or whatever, so I was practicing my walk, how I was walking. And one of the friends of mine that is a girl, she was like, hold on, do it again. So I kept just walking in a straight line, seeing how I could walk, and my head was like crooked, and I kept walking, and I was trying to keep it straight without me getting shocked too. And that was pretty much it. So I went to school Tuesday and Wednesday, and I think it wore off about Thursday, but it took a good, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It took a good 5 days for it to like heal completely. It was pretty rough. I'm kind of glad it did happen, because right now I'm talking to you guys, and if it didn't happen, I wouldn't be talking about this story. So, if you did enjoy this, and you want more story times, please leave a like down below, comment, and share this with your friends. I enjoy making these videos, because they're only about an hour to edit, rather than 2 to 3 hours to edit. So, if you did enjoy, let me know in the comment section below. please share this on your story, Snapchat, Instagram. I don't really care. And also follow my Instagram and Snapchat, because I'm soon going to be doing Instagram polls and you might be featured in a video. So like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.